So do you have the GoPro Hero 9, 10, or 11 and you want to have some accessories to improve the audio of these action cameras, especially the GoPros? I've got some accessories in mind for you, but before we get to that, this video is sponsored by Artlist. If you have a YouTube channel or you do commercial content and you want to be able to use some really cutting edge music without the fear of a copyright issue, then Artlist is definitely a place to go. You can choose by genre, by instrument, by mood, by duration of the song. Let's say you only want a 10-second clip. You can actually find a 10-second clip, or if you want a 3-minute clip, if you want vocals, if you just want instrumental. It is absolutely so easy to be able to find the perfect song for your YouTube videos or commercial projects. And the nice thing is, once you download a song, it is yours to use forever. That's right, you get a license for that song, it's yours. You can use it as many times as you want, and no issues with copyright. I've been with Artlist now for about 4 years, and I've had no problems with Artlist at all. Great music service. By the way, if you're interested in it, down in the link below, you can get an extra 2 months on your subscription just for signing up with my link below. Now let's get to the accessories. Now I know that there may be some of you that say, you know, wow, Andre, you've been doing a lot of GoPro Hero 11 videos and even the old 10 videos. What's up with the GoPro stuff? I thought you didn't like GoPro. I do like GoPro. I've got every GoPro, well, every GoPro. I've got the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now the 11. And GoPro has set the benchmark for what an action camera is supposed to be. Have I been critical about some things? Yes, but then again, I'm critical about all the products that I get sent because there's nothing like a perfect product. Nothing. So, but anyway, let's talk about SMALLRIG. So you may be familiar with SMALLRIG. I am, because I use their cages on all of my cameras. So I use it on my Sony ZV-1, my Sony ZV-E10, my Canon M50, even my old Lumix G7 and my Sony A7S III. They all got SMALLRIG cages. Why? Because SMALLRIG builds some great cages with all the extra quarter 20s all around at different mounting points, the cold shoe mounts, all that. But if you have a GoPro Hero 9, 10, or an 11, SMALLRIG has now made a little cage for the GoPros. So you may think, okay, well, how can that improve audio? Well, one of the best ways to improve audio in the most inexpensive ways is just to get a Windslayer. It wraps around, product link in the description below for the Windslayer. It's really inexpensive. It's a foam little cover that goes over the entire camera, and it will block out a majority of the wind noise. Now with the SMALLRIG, the cool thing is, if you remember that little audio brick from the GoPro Hero 5 when it first got released and everybody was waiting for the brick to come out and they were like, wow, this is kind of crazy, the size of this brick. The nice thing about the SMALLRIG cage is that you've got 2 cold shoe mounts on it, and then on the bottom it slides in and it accepts that little audio brick. And with the audio brick, you can actually use any microphone that you want. You can use a Movo, you can use a DD, you can use Rode. You kind of get the picture. You can even use wireless microphones with it. But the nice thing is, it's all compact and it fits the GoPro Hero 9, 10, and 11 perfectly. And we're going to do some quick little audio samples just to kind of show you what it can sound like with the built-in microphone of this GoPro Hero 11 right now, which is all the audio that you've been listening to, and then with an external microphone. Okay, a quick little audio test with the GoPro Hero 11. It is inside the SMALLRIG cage right now, but I do not have the external microphone plugged in or that little audio brick. So a quick little audio test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I have the audio brick plugged into the GoPro Hero 11 Black inside the SMALLRIG cage, and I'm using a Movo VXR or VRX10 microphone, but just to give you a little rough idea. And it does have the dead cat on there. The nice thing is, if you scoot some of the hairs up on the dead cat, it won't get into the frame of the shot. Right now I'm shooting 5.3K at wide, 30 frames per second, just to give you a little rough idea. If I pull it down just a little bit, you can see it kind of get in the frame. But if you just move the hairs up just a little bit, then you don't have to worry about it. But the nice thing with the dead cat that comes with the Movo is that you don't have to worry about audio wind noise, because right now there is a breeze hitting this microphone, but guess what? You don't hear it. So you get the little bottom mount that goes onto the bottom of the SMALLRIG cage. The nice thing that's definitely worth noting is that it comes with an extra external door. So you just take off the battery door off your GoPro Hero 9, 10, or 11, and you put this included door onto it, which has a little slot opening for the USB Type-C, so that the audio brick can actually plug right into it and you don't have to worry about the battery falling out. And the nice thing about the SMALLRIG Cage, and yes, it accepts that little audio brick adapter on the bottom, but it also has a GoPro tongue feed on the bottom, so you can mount it up to any GoPro accessories that you like, or onto a little selfie stick, or what I like to use is those little external battery packs. So it's a battery handle, and I'll put that link in the description below too, but that way if you need some extra power for a long day's shoot with a GoPro, you can plug that right in and you're good to go. And it's probably also worth mentioning, yes, there is a third alternative. Besides the Windslayer or an external microphone, you can get the media mod from GoPro if you choose to go that route, and it gives you the ability to plug straight into the back of the media mod. Is that something that you want to do or not? I mean, in my opinion, the GoPro Hero 10 and the GoPro Hero 11 probably have the best built-in microphones out of all the GoPros that I've owned. Now, the GoPro Hero 9 has decent audio as long as you use it with the media mod, because if you don't use it with the media mod, then you're left with that, I don't want to really get into this, but that little audio popping problem for the first 2 minutes when you turn on the GoPro Hero 9, that is. But the GoPro Hero 10 and 11, superb audio considering that it is an action camera. And first and foremost, you got to remember that it's waterproof. So having a waterproof membrane over the microphone and still being able to get this type of audio is phenomenal with the GoPro. Anyway, product links in the description below, and I'll catch you in the next review. Bye. Or what I like to use is